Hey guys. Kuan natin, tarong. Saan?
Manggang hilaw.
Manggang hilaw. Pagdasa po ng PVB. So hello everyone. For today's vlog, we are going to do the Who's Most Likely To, the couple edition. And just like the Who's Most Likely To Sisters edition, I will be reading some questions for the two of us and we will be answering. So, here with me is my boyfriend George. Hi, B. Hi, nga. Mag-hi, manggod ka.
Ay, nalabi.
Hi. Ana, ra good wave, ra ba? George. So, start na ta. So, first question. Who's most likely to forget an anniversary?
Ano?
Who's most likely to forget an anniversary? Mga mansaries, anniversaries.
Ako.
Ikaw, no? Si George. So, next question. Who's most likely to fall asleep during a movie? Ako? Ako, no?
Ako eh.
Ikaw?
Tando ka.
Hindi, ako.
Ikaw eh.
Kairahan mo movie, di ba? Next, who's most likely to curse in front of a child?
Ikaw.
Ako. Next, who's most likely to write a love poem? Ako, no? Ako, kay I made love poems for him and for my exes before. So, next, who's most likely to take a nap in the middle of the day? Kami duha. Kita duha, no? Next, who's most likely to get into a vehicular accident? Ako. I suck at driving. Next, who's most likely to cry over a sad movie?
Ikaw.
Ako. Next, who's most likely to ignore their phone when their mom calls? Si Ja. Ikaw, bisag importante, kaya di mo tubagon. Next, who's most likely to get jealous over something silly? Insay mga selos nga. Sa kuha ang rason. Ikaw, si Ja. Ikaw, de.
Ha?
Kinsa? Ikaw, ako. Ha?
Ako. Sapog ka.
Ako? Kanas Who's most likely to leave the dishes in the sink 4 days? Ninya po. Uy.
Tit, ana. Ikaw.
Ikaw, uy.
Ako, mahugas mo ko.
Ako, if wa si Ja, ay if naa si Ja, manghugas, excuse me, manghugas manggod ko if wa si Ja. So, next, who's most likely to sleep until noon? Kami duha. Pero kinsay mas grabe, ikaw. Ikaw, no? Ito ba, grabe siya ko. Hindi mo. Next, who's most likely to throw out the other person's items? Wow. Ikaw.
Ako man.
Ikaw, uy. Next, who's most likely to burn the dinner they're cooking?
Ikaw.
Ako. Ayaw, bro, pagin nga.
Chip cook mo ko.
Next, who's most likely to cheat?
Ikaw.
Ako. Ano ako, man?
Australiano.
Buang. Next, who's most likely to murder... Who's most likely to murder a stranger after a fit of road rage?
Ikaw.
Ako, no? Ako. I have such bad temper. Sidya kay chill raman. Nya og naman gani koy kanang nakoy kasukan if ever sa driver sa van nga mangayo og pamasahe nga dako mo reklamo ko sidya kay mamitad kay di ganahan. Next, who's most likely to waste money on pointless items? Di man. Kinsa atong duha?
Ikaw.
Ako. Next, who's most likely to keep their mouth shut when they're upset?
Ako.
Oh, si Ja. Who's most likely to eat a bag of chips in one sitting? Ako. Ako, hilig og chichirya. So next, who's most likely to go a week without showering? Makaya dyan siya 1 week ko shower.
Na.
Makaya ni mo makaya ni mo 1 week ko'y ligo oy.
Oh, gilantan.
So kanunay kay lantan.
Mm.
Next, who's most likely to take pictures of the other while they're sleeping? Ako. Ako no.
Mm.
Next, who's most likely to lose their keys?
Oh.
Ikaw. Danghag ka, adyo, bisan unsa na lamang. Susi, cellphone, wallet, tanan.
Kwarta, baji.
Kwarta. Next, who's most likely to turn down an invitation to stay home and watch Netflix or any movie?
Ikaw, siro?
Ako, murag ako.
Okay, naong ko kaon.
Who's most
Relax lang.
likely to eat fast food for a week straight? Kami duha. Di ba kaya na to maka... Ano ba? Ako no.
Mm.
Kaya na ako nga fast food ra makaon ka na.
Mm.
Next, who's most likely to eat the other person's leftovers without asking for permission?
Saman?
Ako.
Ikaw?
Ako. Who's most likely to get sunburn? Parang na-judge sa kayo. Ay, napugos ikaw. Hi! Hi! Ay, Ali, ali, ali! Yes!
Boom.
Sige na lang. Next, be. Who's most likely to get sunburn after forgetting to use sunscreen? Si Ja. Ikaw no.
Ano, paano ito?
Kaya di jud si Ja mahadlok, masakit, di mahadlok. Maitom. Kada maligo mig dagat or magpainit di jud na siya magamit og sunscreen. Bisag mayon ko nga lain tan-awon if maitom or maunsa, di jud na siya. Next, who's most likely to drop their phone in the toilet? Kinsa?
So,
Ako. Kapilan ako. Kapilan ako kasuway nga mahog. Si George ang pakuwaon. Next, who's
teta eh.
who's most likely to pass out at the gym?
Ikaw.
Ako. Tupak og tarong bi para madungga.
Ikaw. Ikaw.
Next, who's most likely to complain about how tired they are?
Ikaw.
Ako. Next, who's most likely to fall asleep in public? Ikaw no. George. Next.
Sada.
Who's most likely to twerk on the dance floor?
Yeah.
George.
Sampulan.
Sample be. Next, who's most likely to spend an hour in the bathroom? Ako. Kadali na ka, di ba?
Mm.
Who's most likely to be afraid of watching horror movies? Kinsa na itong duwang mga horror movies? Oy.
No?
Si Ja, oy! Kailan sa kapungod ka ni George? Next way. Who is most likely to be not able to control the laugh at serious moments? Kinsa na itong duha?
Julie. Ang ginawa.
Kinsa ba? George kay?
Ako day.
Ako mantali.
Recca, dali ma. Tawa, si George sa makatawa.
Ah,
Next, who's most likely to be sensitive? Si George. Sobra ka sensitive. Next, B.
okay.
Who's most likely to cry over little things? Ako. Biwa na kayong tubag, di. na, Bi.
Sige na.
Who's most likely to cry over little things? Di ba naman ilak George? Ako, ilakon o kanang pungot na, kanang annoying, naka-joke. Next, who is most likely to get angry quicker? Ako. Who is most likely to be allergic to cats and dogs? Kami duha, pero man, di mangyapon may maglikay. Next, who is most likely to never spend his or her money? Why dili mo spend na mo? Kariho manduha. Pero mas kaya ni Ja. Mapugong. Next. Next, koan. Who's most likely to be a gambler? Ako, no?
Ikaw.
George.
Ito man.
Grace.
Di man good.
Di mo kung
Di man
pusta.
dyan pusta.
Drive
Ako,
mo ko.
hindi ko mag-agloto. Naog ka. Panaog ka day.
Kung na kay...
Mahog nang atong gisat apa.
Di na, mahinay na.
Who's most likely to buy a pizza?
Ikaw.
Ako. Who's most likely to be farting all the time?
Ako.
Si Ja. Si Ja dun ay winner. Who is likely... Di ba ho? Who is most likely to crack jokes? George. Who is most likely to be yawning all the time? George. Who's most likely to be always sleeping? George. Di makamutumbag po. Who is most likely to make more friends? More friends. Siguro ako, hindi ko mauwaw. Ikaw may mauwawan man. Pero iya
Di ka ko.
mga friends kanang long term ba? Long term. Next. Next. Sige. Sige na, Bi. Who is most like... Who is most likely to Who is most likely to love... Kuya! Who is most likely... Kuya, ninyo eh. Kapoy ra ba edit, George?
Ikatsa naman, ikatsa. Ikatsa ba?
Mula may gidyan linggo.
Sino nga diri yung... Ano nga ni? Nabay sin?
Nakoy ako.
Karabaw.
Kaba na.
Bukan trabaho mo, anak. Kaya pada ko.
So, continue. Next question is, who's most likely to be interested in adventures? Si Ja.
Ako.
Who's most likely to worry about every little thing?
Ikaw.
Ako.
Ikaw.
So, next, who's most likely to eat more than any other?
Ikaw.
Ako. So, who's most likely to drive well?
Ikaw.
Si Ja. Kamaw na drive. Humble po ka. Pero di, si Ja kamaw drive og sakyanan. Ako, magat ko. Next, who's most likely to sing better?
Ikaw.
O kadog di mo yung kanta.
Jabag yun.
Awa ko kadog di dyan kanta. Ako na kadog yung kanta sa video kay. Pero kadog ko makanta sa kuan. Sabay. Who's most likely to swim better?
Ako
Si Ja.
Mana.
Mamana. Muutong, musaw, mo. Next, who's most likely to be willing to watch a romantic movie?
Ako.
George. Who's most likely to be always sad?
Ikaw.
Ako? Di man good.
Hindi na eh.
Ikaw siguro?
Ano mo?
Dramatic.
Dramatic mo dyan ka.
Taka.
Who's most likely to backstab friends? Kami duha, manglibak mi. Next.
Mana mo day?
Ano? So that's it for So that's it for today, guys. Magbaki. Sige pa. Walang hiya ka.
Kita eh.
Waoy. Love you.
Di ba rin yung video ni Rosie?
So here are my yayas. Yaya number 1, yaya number 2, yaya number 3. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our very boring question. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our very quick and boring Who's Most Likely to Challenge, the couple edition. Don't forget to hit like,